One of the big questions in the San Bernardino attack is whether the shooting really was linked to ISIS and whether the attacker, Saeed Farook, and his wife, Tashfeen Malik, planned the shooting with others. But the FBI isn't able to get into Farook's phone. After 10 attempts to break into the phone, the data is permanently erased. And in the San Bernardino case, even though Farook's phone was owned by his employer, who granted the FBI permission to search it, the only person with the passcode that we know of is Farook. The FBI was able to get the data from Farook's backups to iCloud, which isn't encrypted, but this isn't enough for them and they are requesting for Apple's help now. The order signed Tuesday by a magistrate judge in Riverside, California, does not ask Apple to break the phone's encryption, but rather disable the feature that wipes the data of the phone after 10 incorrect tries at entering the passcode. That way, the government can try to crack the passcode using brute force, attempting tens of millions of combinations without risking the deletion of the data. Federal prosecutors are using the All Writs Act of 1789, which said judges can issue all writs necessary or appropriate in aid of their respective jurisdictions and agreeable to the usage and principles of the law. The government argued that it could create software that would work only once on one phone. But Apple, in a statement, said even creating the technique is too big of a threat because it could easily be reused on any phone. Tim Cook, in a statement, said, "We believe it would be in the best interest of everyone to step back and consider the implications. While we believe the FBI's intentions are good, it would be wrong for the government to force us to build a back door into our products. And ultimately, we fear that this demand would undermine the very freedoms and liberty our government is meant to protect." With all this being said, if Apple allows the FBI to bully them around this time and do something they believe is not right, then what's to stop them from doing it again or using what they create in another way which best suits them for the next time? Secondly, allowing the government this much insight into our lives would be close to diminishing almost all of the privacy we have, as a large amount of our everyday lives are already controlled by them anyway.